What's up, y'all? We're back with the boat again. Gonna clean it up a little bit more today. Because we lost a lot of footage from the last one, I'm gonna give you guys a walk around on the outside, show you how it looks now, give you a little more in-depth look on the condition. I mean, it's not horrible, but you know, there's stuff that, you know, I should show you guys. So let's take a look. So you can see that the clear coat or the gel coat could use some polishing. There's a bunch of rust spots here and stuff like that there. There's no real polish on it, but we haven't washed the outside yet, so I think once we wash that, a lot of that will come back. You can see some of what we cleaned on the first cleaning day. The seats look a little bit better, but you know, again, we haven't really spent any time on them. So if you look right there, you know, all that stuff should come off pretty easily. I don't know if you can see underneath, right above that speaker, that should come off pretty easily. In that kind of corner bolster, that should come off pretty easy. The stuff that's on the lettering, that's going to be a little bit tough, but I have a solution for that. The hull could use some work, so we'll see what we can do for that. You know, after we put some soap on it, some water on it, I think we'll obviously be able to get a true position. Overall, though, the boat is not in horrible condition. I almost fell off. The bottom could use some cleaning, but that's okay. It's all super light. Some more rust. These lights, we could probably change these. It's only $50 to get another set of these. Get nice, better looking ones than what's currently there. But yeah, I mean, just getting out some of this rust should be pretty easy. It's not horrible rust. We should be able to take care of that pretty easily. All right, now we're back in the boat. You can see there's still some leaves and stuff to get out and some dirt. We'll work on getting some of this out today. We got a lot out on the first day of cleaning. We got some soap and stuff here. We're not using any boating soap yet. We're just getting, you know, regular Dawn just to kind of lift the dirt up a little bit. There's still some more leaves and stuff. You can see here, the drain kind of got clogged. We had some rain overnight, so it's a little wet back here. It's okay. We have the garbage bag. We have a brush. We can sweep it out. And then we'll probably take a rag into this today. Try to get, you know, a lot more of this dirt lifted up. Once we do that, then we'll get the power washer to probably lift it up. Or maybe I'll do it the other way. I'll do the power washer, then the rag and soap. We'll see though. All right, cool. Stay tuned. Okay, so we got a lot of the loose leaves from the front to the back. There was still a good amount left over that needed to be pushed back. You know, the water had time to dry and settle. So we swept all that back. We're gonna take that out. We're gonna wash the boat down again with some water and soap. And then, I don't think it needs a power wash yet, to be honest. I don't think we're there yet. I think we're just still lifting the light dirt off. So you can see, it's not really just leaves. It's like these little seeds that blew in. So there's tons of them all over. So they're in everywhere. They're in every nook and cranny. All right, so we got most of the leaves in the junk out. Now we're gonna rinse it again, try to get all of this loose dirt, all of this stuff here, and water, trying to push that back. The boat's still not sitting with most of the weight to the back, so we're gonna have to probably use some of the water pressure to push it back. It's almost like you need a scooper, you know, the pool scoopers, to scoop all the stuff that's floating, because it just floats to the top and it just floats all around. It doesn't go to the bottom. So it just goes wherever the water goes. So we got a lot of this dirt pushed back. We found more junk, more seeds and leaves in the little crevices like of this hatch right here. But that's okay, because we're still just gonna push back dirt. You know, we're gonna use the rags in the front now, wash all that down, and it's pushed back. And eventually it's all gonna kind of, it can't stay there forever, right? And believe it or not, like what I've noticed with these boats is when you use them and put them in the water, oftentimes when you take them out, they're cleaner, because you have salt water splashing over, you've had wet clothes picking up dirt, and like, it's funny how that works, you know. But a lot of this stuff also we have to do manually, but the little small stuff we're not gonna worry about. It's not gonna be perfect, and this is just the second day of cleaning. We're not doing this full time. We're spending 9 hours on it. We're just learning, cleaning. We haven't even got to the learning part yet. The learning is the buffing machine and all that stuff and what products to use, blah blah blah. So yeah, so we'll continue doing what we're doing, the basics, just pushing dirt back, and just keep moving forward. All right, so right. Oh, I tried to hold the camera. I need 2 hands. We got frogs in here. We got heavy dirt. Hopefully those angles showed some of the what's coming off. But so far, dirt is coming off. So, making some progress. Alright, so scrubbed. I don't think you saw everything, but we did to the windshield, and as you can see from the water, it's pretty dirty. It's just soapy water. We'll push all this back. Alright, so now I need to push this water back. Alright, so a lot of the soap has actually gone to the back already, but there's still water sitting here. There's dirt at the bottom that we need to push back. So I'm gonna get the brush, I'm gonna rinse it out, I'm gonna push that water back. So, seem to have cut myself somehow. Front, really good. Not perfect. Dirt, significantly gone. A quick look. You can see we lifted up a lot. There are some stains that we're going to get rid of eventually, but the dirt, for the most part, is gone. There are stains we will address. There's dirt on the floor that we will power wash off. But I feel comfortable enough sitting on these seats now, or my daughter sitting on these seats. These seats will get taken care of. You can see that it's like it wants to come off. So once we put some chemical on it, that will clean right up. This, I have no concern about bringing that back to white. Same with that. These, getting these stains out, no problem. The rust on the sides, very light. We can get that off without on-off. If we have to, we will use it, but I don't really like to use it because it's very strong. Now, we'll work on the back. The good thing about this drain and the floating junk is that the junk just floats straight to the drain.
So every time, or every so often, I'll just come here, I'll just pick it up, and I'll throw it out. And that'll can help the water continue to drain. It's draining a lot better. A lot better. So we'll continue with some soap. We'll probably soap it down one more time before we power wash. And then that might be it for today. But let's get to it. There's no time to waste. No time to waste. Easter's coming up and we got to get this thing sold. All right, so we're at the back of the boat. Pretty sure you can see everything, or close to everything. There you go. Very, very wide angle. I love this camera. This camera's actually freaking fantastic. We are going to carefully scrub over there with the rag. This one, not too bad. We're gonna wipe this one out, no problem. We'll probably lift the hatch for the first time. I found out how to do it. We're gonna continue to brush and wipe down with the soap and the rag to the back of the boat now, and try to get some more of this dirt out. At the same time, we'll still be cleaning this drain, getting all of these little seeds and leaves and junk out, right? So, wow, it's the first time there's not been anything there. So we're gonna use some more water, push it all back to the extreme back of the boat, wipe it out, rinse the rag off the boat, and just keep it going. You know, I thought it'd be a good idea to give you an up and close shot of what this looks like too. We did that in the front. We didn't do it in the last video, so let's show you a little bit of what we're working with. So there's some dirt here, minor buildup behind the windshield. We're not going to open up these compartments and wipe them out yet. We'll do that at a later date. We're going to wipe down all of these bolsters here that we kind of briefly cleaned in the last video. We're going to get rid of this gunk here, over here. This opens up. We'll wipe that out and toss whatever over, the little leaves. We'll get rid of all this dirt. We'll work on the floor. We're going to clean the footwell, all the controls behind here, this piece here, steering wheel behind this windshield, the floors. We're going to work on the chairs a little bit, clean all this stuff up, all that there. You can see all of that, all this. That stuff should come up pretty easily. I think this one opens up as well. Yeah, we'll clean all that out. Again, we're not going to go inside. We'll do that at a later date. Alright, so we got the back scrubbed down pretty good. We're gonna rinse off the entire boat now. We're gonna wait on that water to drain. Then we're gonna do another rinse. And then we should be ready for a power wash. After the power wash, we'll wash the outside. We won't power wash the outside. Well, we can power wash the underneath actually. We'll power wash the outside. Sorry, wash the outside, power wash the bottom. Let it dry. Then maybe we'll put the batteries on charge. Let's see how that goes. Still got more work to do on the inside, but now the inside is clean, right? So like we can walk around comfortably. We don't have to feel disgusting in here. The seats are clean. They don't look pretty, but they look clean. The back is pretty clean. Still a lot of soap, still a lot of little bits of dirt. That's okay, super minor. I do want to put the boat in the water again and put it further back on the trailer because I need the back of the boat to sit a lot lower. And while this trailer isn't meant to have the back of this boat hang off, I think if we can put the weight further back, we can tilt the trailer by hand and then put a brick under it and have the boat kind of sit back a little bit more so it can naturally drain the water back out. So for now, we're just going to continue rinsing and waiting on this drain to slowly drain the water out. So we're getting to some of these hatches now. Getting to some of this dirt that's hidden. You know, this is stuff that a lot of people would ignore, but I have a little bit of OCD. Not too much, but a little bit of OCD. So I will just wipe it out, chuck it out of the boat. I can clean up outside a lot easier than I can clean up inside the boat. Outside is just a broom and a power washer. Inside of here, it's a lot worse. That looks like that's glue. Okay, we'll have to scrub that out. Some sandpaper or a razor or something. But for the most part, I think we did pretty okay for day one. I mean, day 2 or 3. I don't even know what day it is. We're not rushing this, but we do have a soft deadline that we kind of want to meet. Still gotta take all of this crap out, rinse out these, rinse out inside there, take out what's inside there. Same thing here. Put that cover or valve cover, whatever, heat shield on the motor that it's missing. Charge the batteries, power wash it inside. Test the engine. We'll check the oil first. Test the engine. Put some water through it. See if we can get it to get the buckets down, check the steering. The steering feels a little tight. Yeah. We got some work to do. But we did good today. We did really good today. If I can get a screen grab, I'll overlay what this looked like this morning, maybe day 1 or the first clean day how we left it. But we got a lot of gunk out. We washed inside. Inside looks really good now compared to before. So the next day we'll also get to clean those seat covers, all of them actually. That's gonna be a task. We'll probably do the same. We'll work our way from the front to the back, from the aft to the stern. No, from the bow to the stern, and yeah, we got our work cut out for us. I think we've made a lot of really good progress though. A lot of really good progress. I am concerned about the steering being tight though, because these things have steering cables and you don't want to pop them. You definitely do not want to pop them. Maybe it just needs a little bit of WD-40. There are 2 pumps that it's moving, so we got to be very delicate. And maybe I'll get the owner over. He's pretty good with these, and maybe he can help me figure out what's going on with the steering. But you know what? Actually, let's open the engine hatch now that we know how to. See a problem. I don't know if it's a big problem because we should be able to find it. Should be able to find the part if it's not in here. There's no supercharger hose on this from the throttle body. So from this throttle body, it should go to the intercooler. And then from the intercooler, it comes back out into the supercharger. So air comes in through the intake, goes into the supercharger, gets sped up, goes into the intercooler, comes back out, goes into the throttle body. And then you get a boosted engine. Inside here looks like it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. We won't really know until we open the second part of the hatch. I think there's a bilge pump in there. I don't know what that is. It's probably a fan. There's the shore power or the battery chargers. Diagnosis cable. Doesn't look too bad though. I see a little bit of coolant on that hose. Maybe it's just old. We can clean that up. Yeah, we got some work cut out. Yep. This is heavy. So now I know how to open that. What I'll do is I'll stand on the second piece and just pull up. That way I can use two hands and a little bit on my legs. I thought that the second piece had to come up because it was coming up with it. But that's gonna end off this part of the series. Let me know what you'd like to see in the third clean day, which is in theory day 4. Hopefully that's tomorrow. We're gonna let this dry. It might rain. If it rains, I'll pull it out, let the rain kind of do its thing. We'll just let it continue to drain, but overall it's looking really good. Really good. A lot better than it did when I first came out here today. Most of the junk is gone. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Just a few little small pieces now. Wow, I'll probably give it one more rinse down. Push everything to the back one last time. And then that's that. I'll just leave these two back here open to dry, let the inside dry. Close this. These are nice and clean now. Still got to clean out inside there. Great progress. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And stay tuned for the next one. Appreciate you.